Hey T-Dog, guess what special day we have this week?
I don't know, what special day is it? I see we have a lot of plants here.
It's Earth Day on Thursday, dude. Hi, I'm Jaden.
And I'm Taylor.
Let's celebrate the Earth. Before we get into our school's announcements, just a reminder that you cannot drive yourself in without a driving pass. If you do not have a driving pass and it is an emergency, you need to have permission from your principal at your homeschool.
The Skills Trades Scholarship from the HATC Foundation is due April 19th. Check out more information on their website at hseg.org.
Just a reminder, the FAFSA deadline is May 1st. Seniors, be sure that you've completed it so that you can have the chance to earn free money for college.
Along with the FAFSA, Ms. Smith would like you to know that this week, April 19th through the 23rd, Michigan colleges and universities will waive their application fees. Seniors, if you know anybody who is struggling and deciding their post-secondary future, help them complete the FAFSA so they can hashtag spring into college.
Coming up, we have the weather and top 5.
Hey, welcome back to Top 5. I'm your host and favorite local tree hugger, Andrea. This week's Top 5 is the top 5 ways you can help the environment. Number 1, recycling. Recycling prevents pollution, reduces the need for harvesting new raw materials, significantly reduces the amount of waste that ends up in landfills, and allows products to be used to their full extent. I know it seems inconvenient to recycle, but it's a little bit of work for a lot of payoff. Number 2, picking up your own trash. Honestly, it's a shame I even have to say this. It's quite simple, really. This world does not belong to you. You're here just like the rest of us, so you need to take care of your trash. Littering is a good example of why self-government would never work, because you know that you need to take care of your trash, and just because somebody isn't looking or you won't be rewarded for taking care of it, you're not going to do it. Number 3, educating yourself. Now, I'm not here to belittle you on your knowledge of the environment or maybe your lack of knowledge on the environment. However, I will challenge you to think of all the wasteful things you do in one day and maybe pick one that you can downsize or try to reduce the amount of waste you use. Number 4, trying to use less water. Although water feels like an almost unlimited source, it's not. But the less water you use, the less runoff and wastewater that will end up in the oceans. Number 5, buy products with less plastic. I know that seems hard because everything has plastic, but especially changing and using reusable shopping bags, because we all know you either have a cabinet or a drawer full of them. It's time to get rid of them and stop using them because they're just a big waste of time and a big waste of money and a big waste of space. Thank you so much for watching this week's Top 5. I hope you have an incredible week.
Cosmetology still has a special going on where you can get a shellac or spa pedicure for $10. Tech Center students also get an additional 25% off all non-sale items.
Seniors, be sure to give your tech teacher a senior picture. The picture will be used in a senior slideshow highlighting what you will do after high school.
We're now going to Katie with some recycling tips and then cooking tips with Weston.
What's up guys, my name is Katie and today we're going to be going over some recycling tips. Tip number 1, if you're new to recycling, take baby steps. Don't feel like you have to go green immediately and recycle things when you remember to. By starting slowly, you'll be more likely to make a habit of recycling and it will eventually become a daily part of your life. Tip number 2, know what items can be recycled. This includes paper, cardboard, aluminum, most glass containers, and some plastics. With plastics, check the bottom for a triangle. In the triangle, there's usually a number ranging from 1 to 7. In most cases, if there's a 1 or 2, the plastic will be accepted for recycling. Tip number 3. A good way to remember to recycle is by placing a recycling bin in the rooms you're in the most. This is a visible reminder to recycle. Tip number 4. Be sure to wash food or drink waste off of any glass or plastic containers before putting them into the recycling bin. This will help keep down bad odors at the recycling center. And lastly, tip number 5. If you don't have a curbside service that picks up your recycling, look into taking it to your local recycling service. We've got a recycling center right here in Bad Axe, but if that's too far for you, some public schools have recycling trailers you can drop your recycling off at. They'll get it to the recycling center from there. That's all for this week. Be sure to celebrate Earth Day coming up, and good luck with your recycling.
What's up, everyone? I'm Weston Bowles in Hospitality and Food Service program here at the Tech Center, and today we'll be making French toast. So you're gonna need, for your mix, 2 eggs, vanilla, sugar and cinnamon, and then milk. All right, so first thing you're gonna do is crack your eggs in. All right, there's 1 and 2. Okay, we're gonna add our vanilla, just a pinch, not a lot. And then cinnamon sugar, make it sweet. And then we'll save a little bit to throw on the top when we're making it. So now we're just gonna mix, and make sure you mix everything together pretty nice. Okay, now we're ready to roll. So I'm gonna grab my bread of your choice. We've got French bread, fancy, and we're ready to go. All right, so you're gonna start your pan, medium heat, not too hot. All right, and you're gonna melt some butter, or you can use pan spray, whatever. Butter tastes better, so. All right, once your butter's melted and your pan's hot, you wanna get it, your pan, you don't want it cold when you put it in there, else you'll be waiting for a while. So we're gonna take our bread and coat it nice, just like so, like that. Let it drip. You don't want all that drippy egg. Okay, in the pan. Second piece. Okay. And the third one. So now we're gonna take that extra cinnamon and sugar that we had, and we're gonna throw it on top. A little bit of extra cinnamon and sugar we'll just coat the top with. Just like that. Voila. So instead of syrup and sugar or whatever you put on top of your French toast, we're gonna melt chocolate. So in here I have bittersweet chocolate, and then your normal chocolate chips you get from the store, and a pinch of half and half. We're just gonna throw it in the microwave. All right, so now we're gonna flip. That butter should have coated it pretty good. Looks burnt, it's just the cinnamon burning, so it's all good. Cinnamon and sugar, it's kind of like when it coats it, it burns quickly, so we're good. And this is gonna sit for about 30 more seconds or so just to coat the backside, and we'll be done. Okay, so we've got our plate that we're gonna serve them on. We're gonna just put it on the nice side. Ooh, if it comes off, there we go. Just like that. And there we go. So you've got your French toast, and we're gonna bring it over to top. So we've got our chocolate, we've got powdered sugar, a sifter. You don't need a sifter, but it looks cool. And we're ready to pour. So first thing we're gonna do is our chocolate, and we're just gonna kind of drizzle it on. Can make a mess too, it's all right. And all right, so the chocolate's on. We're gonna take our sifter, powdered sugar, and looks like that, it's all good. So we're just gonna beat it, boom, 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 just like that. And there you have it, French toast, a little extra. Chocolate sauce, you can top it with syrup, peanut butter, whatever you like instead of the chocolate. But thanks again, and we'll see you around.
Brownie batter Dippin' Dots are new in the store. Make sure to check them out along with all the other flavors.
Taylor from the PM class won last week's trivia question, which was, what was Mrs. B's favorite comfort food? And the answer was lasagna. This week's question is, what is Mr. Risky's favorite animal? Make sure to turn in your answer to Mr. Turner.
On the topic of trivia, we also have hidden a secret animal in the set of the show. If you believe that you found the animal, make sure to give your answers to Mr. Turner as well.
Well, that has been all of our school's announcements this week. Be sure to check out our YouTube channel at HATC-VISCOM.
Have an amazing week.